Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Life of Pre. It is 9 a.m. and the sequences came back good. Woohoo! And so we are heading off into lab to do an agro transformation. That way we can actually transform these vectors and put them into our plants and study the different effects. So yeah, look forward to that. I'm so glad it finally worked. And yeah, it's Thursday, so let's do it. So here are the two lucky samples from yesterday that I think came back best with their sequencing. So we are going to use them for the agro transformation. And after we add 10 microliters to the agro, we have to flash freeze it in liquid nitrogen. From there, we then heat it for 5 minutes and then shake it up to 4 hours. You can go as low as 2, but we want to make sure there is as much as possible growing, so we're going to wait the full 4 hours. Once those 4 hours are up, I am going to need to plate the agro onto kanamycin plates. However, we're almost out, so I have to make some new plates, and there's some key ingredients. So first we need yeast extract, then we need some bactryptophan, we also need sodium chloride, and at the very end, once we add water, we add in agar. We then put it into the autoclave, and once it is done, the tape on top gets those black lines indicating that it has been autoclaved. From there, I then add the antibiotic kanamycin, let it cool a little bit, and then pour it into new plates. And yeah, I then pour the agro onto the plate, add some balls, shake it around, and then leave it in the incubator at 30 degrees Celsius for up to 2 to 3 days. So we'll check in on this again on Saturday. And yeah, the last thing I want to point out here is that we did have to make a new 50% glycerol solution, and that is 50% glycerol and 50% water. But the trick is, after you mix the two together, you have to put it through this filter, which you can see here. And you have to use a lot of pressure to get it to actually go through this filter, because I think it's like 0.2. So yeah, that was really neat to use. And we use this for our permacultures. Now that I have successfully transformed my gene into the vector that I want, I mix it with this glycerol and we put it into the -80, and it keeps it stored for a very long time. And there we have it. The agro transformations are growing on their plates like for basically the entire weekend. I also have seedlings that we will plant in the greenhouse tomorrow morning. And yeah, did some genotyping. It's been a long day. It's 5 p.m. and I'm ready to go home. And yeah, see you all on Friday.